Good morning, Facebook, or afternoon. Oh yeah, afternoon. Sorry. Happy Sunday. So I am Sharisa. I am a yellow unique status presenter who cannot speak. But if you've been watching me at all, you probably have figured that out by now. So if you don't see that red live button up in the corner, it means you're just catching me on the replay. So I've already gone ahead and done my makeup for the most part, but we're going to go ahead and bronze up these eyes a little bit. And then I'm going to go run some more errands and probably spend some more money that I shouldn't be spending. Lauren, my love, hi. How are you today? How you feeling? So I received one of the new shades, which is right here. The other one that I wanted to use, because everything is kind of a disaster right now. I'm like revamping everything once again for like the third time because it's just not how I want it yet. And if a girl's going to be picky about anything, it should be her makeup setup station. So we are going to go on and just work with our eyeballs. I'm going to start off with a neutral color, and I think I'm going to use, oh, which one do I want to use? I think this is, oops, Astute. I'm knocking everything out here. Feel great, a little tired, but great. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm going to use Astute, which is this color right here. So it's just a little bit darker than my skin tone. And I'm going to use that with my fluffy crease brush, which will be available, I think, the 1st of December. I will grab this. I'm going to get myself some more as soon as they pop out. I won this one, so that's how I got it early. I achieved a certain, whatchamacallit, I can't even speak today. See what's wrong with me? I met a certain goal that Younique had, and I won this brush along with a few other ones and the brush roll. So it's just like our blending brush, except for it's a little smaller and it's a little more tapered in at the end, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to just go ahead and use just the tip of it, and we're going to go ahead and apply some of this here. So let me move my hair so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go right in here. This is my transition color. And because I have a more of a hooded eye, I'm going to come a little bit above the brow bone that's right here. So you can do what works best for you. Everybody's eye shape and everything is a little bit different. So just work with what you got. Work with what your mama gave you. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same thing on this side. And if you actually hold something, so I'm blind right now. I can't see like anything without my contacts in. So when you're working, you actually want to hold your brush more at an angle this way, working down instead of upward. So you get placement of that product. And you're going to get it right where you want it. Opposed to doing this where you're pushing upward, you actually want to slant downward this way. And I'm going to hold my mirror so I have more of a flat surface. And then once we do eyeliner, you'll see that I'm going to hold and look more up, because anything under the eye, you want to be looking upward. And when you're working and you want more of a flat base, you have this whole area to work with, you're actually going to point your brush a little more downward like this. That's just a nice little tip that I like to tell everybody. So if you've got your arms all crossed and you're looking kind of crazy or whatever, then it means you're doing it exactly the way you should be. That is the right way. The crazier, the better. So I'm kind of just using this right through here and on my outer V just a little bit. You don't have to worry about perfect product placement right now, because we are going to add that other color. And then we're going to blend it out from there. So I want to use this on the majority of my eye and kind of inward. So the only spot I'm not really using it is right here. So you can make this a regular look. You can do it a little bit smoked out. With my colors I have out and running out, I was going to do the grays and silvers for you, Lauren, but I'm still gonna do that for you. And I may or may not have been practicing on that winged cat look for you. Okay, so I'm just going to only use 2 or 3 colors today. We're going to keep it pretty simple. So this is, I believe it's called Unabashed. It's a nice metallic bronzy color. And I'm going to grab my, oh, that's not it. I think I grabbed the wrong one. I'm going to grab my shader brush. And I'm going to dip it flat on into this color. And this I'm going to bring in right through here. So I'm going to start in the center and kind of just windshield wiper back into what I did, but I'm not really overlapping too much. It's very pretty. Okay, so where it's buildable. So we're going to add a little bit more, then I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm not coming quite all the way in. I'm stopping right about here. So I'm going to put a brighter color in the corner because I want that to pop a little bit more. So I'm kind of just doing windshield wiper motion back and forth. And I've kind of take it when I'm doing that and do a circular motion to bring it up just a little bit in the center so that when my eyes are open with that hooded look, you can still see it. But it's super pretty. I can't wait to finish. I posted a picture. Will was going ahead and, poor guy. This is like the second project within like a week and a half maybe. So the new desk that I have, I purchased last week. I want to say it came in the mail last like Thursday. So Friday night of last week, he put it together. And then this past Friday, I was sitting here looking around. I'm going to just take my blending brush and blend it out a little bit. I was kind of just looking around, and it has cubbies. And I had cubbies before, but they were separate. But the price of it was really, really great. And it must have been, it was an on sale, online price only. And I got this desk for like $38.38. Weird number to start with as is, but it was bigger and completely flat because the surface I had before was a smaller desk that lifted up with storage and then my two things next to it, which is also on a picture somewhere as well. So I wanted to have actual drawers to pull out. So as I was looking online, I noticed, I'm just going to keep blending here for just a minute. And I'm in between wiping off any of the excess color, so I'm not transferring it to either lid. So I'm looking at the desk and looking online, and I found two of the drawers that I wanted, which happened to be at sales at Michael's. And I'm looking at the desk, and I'm like, he's like, well, I can just make you a top. We'll put a top on it. And I was like, well, I keep spending money, and I don't want to really do that. So then I was like, wait a minute. Those were all separate pieces. Doesn't the top of this one come off? So he put those together. Afterwards today, we are going to take the top off of this desk, get rid of the cubbies that we don't need at the moment, and put the two other pieces underneath with the drawers on each side. So I'll take a picture when it's all done, but I'm finally going to be able to have it organized how I want it. And then my next thing I need to get is I'm going to put a big mirror up with nice lights so maybe I can see a little better and not be so blind. Okay, so I am going to put my glasses on for a minute because I can't see anything that I'm doing here. And what color do I want? I can't even like get to everything right now. Let's see here. Let's just take, I kind of want a sparkle color. I'm going to take from palette 2. I'm going to use this color right here that's called Blissful. I want a little bit of a sparkle. And I am going to just use my deluxe brush. And we're just going to just kind of tap into here just a teeny bit because it's very, very pigmented and we don't need a lot of it. And I just want to add a little bit right here into the corner. Oops. I should just use, make sure I'm on the right one. There we go. Blissful. And do the same thing on this side. So I'm really just pressing that color where I want it. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. Sure. No, my video. That's okay. Okay, so I'm kind of just pressing it here and kind of bringing it up a little bit because we're going to blend that out one more time and then we'll decide if we want to come underneath. So let me know if you think we should come underneath with the color also. Alright, back to the blending brush. We're just going to kind of blend that in and kind of pull it down for in here. I guess not. Bye, kitty. I know he's going to cry for his brother to come play with him. I swear to gosh. They make that noise and I feel like they're in pain half the time. But they're not. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do color-wise is I'm going to take this color right here, which is Timid. It's pretty much a skin tone color. And just going to take this small-ended brush right here. I like it because it is very small for tiny areas. All right, and we're going to pop this right in underneath. And that's another trick. So if you ever bring your dark color up too high and you want it to be less, you can either take powdered foundation, you can take a color like I'm using, anything that's more neutral and close to your skin tone, and you can correct by just doing what I'm doing right now. I'm adding it because I want the color. But also what you can do when you do that is just take that color and pull it down just like this. And it's going to blend out and fix anything that you have there. My light is a little off today. It's because everything is, like I said, kind of everywhere. I was going to do a video yesterday and there was really no room. Okay, so I'm just using that same color and kind of doing the same thing around the outside. So I'm just shaping how I want that color to look. This is just a two-ended brush I have, so I'm just taking the other end and sculpting around. All right, let's take, I think I'm going to bring a color underneath. I'm going to use the first color that I used as like my base on the bottom, and then I'm going to take the Unabashed, which is our bronzy color, and we're going to pull that color right in. We're just going to use a small little fluffy brush end like this. You can see it's the very tapered at the end. Kitty. And I'm just going to take this. So this is where I said I'm going to look kind of upward. I'm just going to bring that color right underneath. And it's just like a shade or so above my skin tone. So it's not super dark. We're going to put the other color on top. So this is kind of the base for it to lay on and blend in with. Okay, and then we're going to go back in with Unabashed, which is our bronzy color. You could also go ahead and get the end of this wet with your rose water or water, anything you have for your setting spray, and you could do that as well if you wanted the color to pop a little bit more. I'm just going to drag that color underneath. Poke myself in the eye because, you know, I always do that. All right, we're going to go do the same thing on the other side. And don't worry if it looks a little crazy right now because we still have eyeliner and mascara to put on. And once you put your mascara on, that's when you can decide if you need or want to tone down your eye color. Okay, I'm just going to take this real quick and just blend this out a little bit more right here. I think I need a teeny bit more of Elated, which is the color that's from Palette 2. Just to even out this side, because this side looks like it has just a little bit more. Back to your blending brush, and we're just going to blend that out. The further you hold your brush down at the end, the lighter that motion. If you hold it up here, you're really going to be pressing, and you don't want to do that. Not for what we're doing right now anyway. Okay. And I'm going to go with Prim today to do our eyeliner instead of the black. I really cannot see like anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do my waterline, and then I'm going to do my tight line. is really hard to do with one hand. All right, I'm going to get up close and personal. You're coming in close. I'm going to use you as my mirror. I need to get a higher chair too. Okay, welcome to my eyeball. I'll back you back up again. Oh, there we go. I got something in my eye. That's probably why. Let's take a little Q-tip. There we go. Okay, let's see. How much is the palette too? I love those dark colors. Yes, there is. I'll message you after. Palette 2 would probably be your favorite, and that's the one I was going to use for the other look, because you do have some matte colors, and then you also have some shimmer colors in there as well. So you've got 1, 2, 3. I can't tell if that one is shimmer or not. I think it is. You have 3 or 4 shimmers and at least 3 mattes. So the black and these 2 browns are your matte colors. This one is hard to tell because it is a silver and it looks like it has a little bit of shimmer in it, but I'll message you separately when I get off of here on that and with the prices. And we have 5 palettes. I have all 5 or I have 4? I can't remember. I think I only have 4. All right, we're gonna pop this on. I don't even know if I'm gonna use this on my tight line right now. I think I'm just gonna go in. We're gonna set my face and then we're gonna go in with mascara. You don't really need that much, but I'm obsessed and I love it. Running low. Good thing I got a backup. Okay. We are just going to do regular Epic today because it is rainy and everything, but I don't really need them waterproof. To me, this is pretty much waterproof anyway, and I'm not going swimming or anything, so I wish. Alrighty. We're going to start, so I'm going to kind of look up, and we're going to do the bottom lashes first. I don't want to transfer once I look down. My lashes are a little too long for that. Anybody else have the problem of anytime you do mascara or stuff, you're like always opening your mouth? Like, I don't know really for what reason. I'm trying to get better at that because being on camera, I'm like, nobody wants to look in my mouth. Not like you really wanted to look in my eyeball either. So I haven't even re-dipped this in yet. I'm still using the same from before. Just get really close to that lash line. However, I do think that I'm starting to run low in this one and need to finally open myself up a new one. But I'll add a little rose water to it and bring it all back to life and get every little bit of it that I can. See how already my eye's not looking so dark because I'm not just with the eyeshadow. Now we've applied our mascara, or are applying our mascara, and it's pulling that look together. Lashes make a difference. I'm just going over it to make sure I get every little lash wet. And to make sure that they're more full looking. personal preference. I like a big old lash. I'm way better with my right hand, so we're just gonna swap over like this. Hopefully you can see me okay. So just get to that lash line and just pull right on up, or twirl your brush, whichever works best for you. Since I already poked myself in the eye before, now my eye is watering. Don't water. Always at the end. Gotta poke myself in the eye. Just grab your little Q-tip and it'll wipe right away. I usually wait till it's dry, but seeing how my eye is literally watering, I just left it be. I'm just kind of touching up the tips of my lashes. And I'm not going to put any more on that eyeball because I think I've already done enough to irritate it. But that's just a simple, I don't know if you can see very well, coming bronzy kind of eye look. We just use some neutral color, so it's simple for like an everyday. I feel like I'm underneath. I'm trying to, so you guys can see me. I'm working on this. I promise I'm working on it. So I'm going to be the right height. We're going to have everything where it needs to be. My table's actually going to be a little lower, so I will be up where I should be, so I'm not cut off into the comments. I apologize for that. So if you like this look and you want to see more, leave me a comment or message below. I would love to hear from you. If you're catching me on the replay and you don't see that red light up in the corner, just hashtag replay. Let me know that you are here. I so appreciate you. Lauren, thanks for coming out to hang with me again today, girl. I love you for it. Always a pleasure to have you on here with me. And for everybody else, I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, this month Kudos ends shortly. And you get an awesome makeup bag. You get a... Okay. BB Flawless, which I've never seen in a Kudos kit before. And you're going to get yourself a liquid, I believe it's a dip and draw you're going to get. Liner, your choice of color, of course. And, ooh, I'm like, I can't snap this back on. I wouldn't pass up this deal. It's amazing. So it's like a 30% or a little more than 30% saving if you do it in that bundle. So grab that way you can. That ends at the end of the month. And then if there's anything new that pops up, I will be sure to let you guys know. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I will pop on again soon and see you guys. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.